Hey guys, Monster Matt here, and welcome back once again to Monster Sanctuary. As you may remember from last episode, we have 3 keys to find, although I've already got 2 of them. We must seek out the remaining key here in the Mystical Workshop. So without any further ado, we're off to explore, probably off to the right here. But thank you for checking out the video today. I hope you're having yourselves an excellent Wednesday. I almost fell in a hole there, let's not do that. Oh, there we go. Hey, more treasure, nice. Big potion. Sweet. So those of you who've been following the series overall, I do hope you've been enjoying Monster Sanctuary. We're just about at the end of it now, actually, I think, because there's a big, well, not the end. There's a big update coming along in early December, from what I've read, where the game will finally be released from early access on Steam. It'll also be coming out on the Switch as well, I know, and possibly other systems I'm not sure about. I know it's coming out on Switch though. Someone in the comments actually... Ooh, what are these slime statues? I've seen these around before. Unlocking Blob Monument. There seems to be a key, but none of your keys fit. See, I've never... I think I need to have a blob handy. I've never actually tried. I don't have a blob on me. Do I have a blob bag handy by any chance? I wonder. Blob? Sure, that'll work. Just to see, maybe having a blob out will somehow make it work, you know? Worth a go. No? Oh, okay, well. Worth a try, you know? Sorry, what was I saying? Right, so, there was a comment from Judo Ocean a few weeks ago asking if I might do a tips and tricks video, and I think with the game releasing fully soon, that would probably be a pretty cool idea. I know that some other people have commented asking, you know, for my general sort of like tips and tricks, I guess, and team comps and whatnot for them to try. So I might do that, actually. I think that's a pretty cool idea. I don't have a lot of experience with that kind of thing, but it's worth a try. Oh. The key is on the other... Really? Like, the lock is just over there. Okay, fine. Well, fair enough. We found the third key. Nice and easy. I was kind of expecting a champion fight, but oh well. Looks like I could have fought these guys, but I'm trying to avoid making it too long. But yeah, so I think what I'll probably do is I will start a second file. Just kind of show you guys kind of like the early game and some general suggestions for along the way. Honestly, like it's like if you have the time to kind of muddle through and like work on which monsters you like along the way, you'll probably figure it out for yourself. It's not a tremendously complicated game, but there are some finer points here and there that you know that aren't immediately obvious. So same thing. Deal with traps. Yada yada. Okay. Door open. There we go. Okay. Oh, here he comes again. There we go. Well done, Keeper. I'm happy to know that I can count on the support of the Monster Sanctuary. You didn't find a champion monster around here yet, though, did you? There's got to be one around here somewhere. I know Marduk wouldn't leave this place unguarded. Let's press on, but also be on your guard. Open that up, just in case we need to go to the other side for whatever reason. Another chest, hello. Banana! Whoa, banana. Any broken walls here? Or breakable walls, I should say. I have a lot of monsters on me. That's actually one of the things about this game that, like, is maybe one of my only criticisms, I guess, is, like, you kind of feel like, whoa. A goblin riding in, like, a mech? That's cool. Is it like a chainsaw for an arm? That's neat. Essentially, you feel like you have to have a good number of monsters on you for the various abilities, especially at this point in the game, where like you need grapple, you need improved flying, having light handy is good. You know, you need ice, you need fire, you need to break walls and break diamond blocks, you need the big rock for certain things, you know, and the riding is just handy. So, you know, there's a dozen or so abilities you kind of feel like you need to have on hand, and you can only level 6 monsters at a time. So. Maybe my only sort of criticism, I guess, of the game is that one little thing, but it's not, like, at the end of the world or anything. Let's see. Goblin Pilot. Weak to water and to air. And I'm looking at my team going, considering we're all strong with ice, that should be fine. Does air and fire damage, which in physical amounts. Okay, so he'll be a problem for Cat's Eye and Zappy, but other than that, we should be okay. Honestly, we stand a pretty even shot here, I think. Let's go with Ice Storm to start off. That'll get our Cat's Eye a stack of sorcery and Zappy as well. That's good. I do wish that we had a single target ice attack that was more powerful on Cat's Eye. I guess we do technically, but it's definitely not as good. Kind of want to send in the Ice Bolt for a finisher, so I'm thinking I'm going to use Deep Freeze now, because he's already got 3 stacks of chill on him, so he'll do plenty of damage. Yeah, I got another chill on him. Sweet. There we go, and finish him up with the Ice Bolt, because that does a huge amount of damage for a follow-up. There's all the congeal damage from the 5 stacks of chill. Fire shots, and he shot the guy who's not gonna get hurt that much from that. That'll hurt though. Thankfully, we have Phoenix, of course, on our Kralthazad, which will keep him alive. We're gonna need to heal though. There we go. That's a help. Let's kick over to Freeze. You see, it's too. Well, I guess not. I guess Ice Storm does do more damage at this point. Freeze hits more, though. Actually, we can do Voltage. Single target attack. It applies Shock as well. I could apply a Blind to him. That's not a bad idea, actually. Ice Bolt would do more damage, but the Blind would help in several ways. Maybe do less damage, perhaps. Let's try it. Plus, we'll do more damage on the next turn, right? Next turn, because whenever a foe is blinded, we'll do bonus damage to him. What do I do after damage? Actually, if I'd used the Ice Bolt, he might have died from that. Oh, there goes our middle dude. But thankfully, we can just do this. Part of why I love this team is it's really hard to keep down. They heal remarkably quickly. So, Thunderstrike, Thunderstrike. That's what, 2.6 turns? We probably got a 4-star at least on that. Oh, 5. Goblin Palag, the Hammer Tool, the Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Nice. Dragon's leveled up. Kind of wish you could find shifted champions. That's actually one of the things I would definitely include in the tip and trick video. Is never. I wish I had kept all of my shift stones for champions only, because you can't find a lot of these champions later on. Like the monk is an exception. The steam golem is an exception, as is the Minotaur, because those are all monsters that you can find as non-champions. So you can find those as type shifted. But not a lot of the rest of them. Oh, this must be the way up to the tower. Some nice statues. Oh, bunch of Mad Eyes. Infernal beasts from the bowels of the earth. It is as I had feared. What is the meaning of this, Alchemist? We were all deceived, you see. They called Marduk a devil. How close they were to the truth. Let me explain how I came to doubt our leader Marduk. When I learned that he has been alive for hundreds of years, I was astonished, as you'd expect. I believed that he had found a legendary philosopher's stone able to postpone the human aging process, but that may only exist in the realm of myths. Eventually I realized the only way for a human to reach immortality was not through an alchemical breakthrough, but through the occult. I'm going into Scottish for some reason there. Of course, I would never meddle with the occult myself, but in the research I found evidence that the Marduk may have done so. The fact that Marduk isn't ever letting us know more than we need to know for his purposes has tipped me off as well. True academics should share their knowledge with each other, but now I'm getting sidetracked. What I mean to say is, despite my colleagues revering Marduk as the savior of alchemy, it became clear to me that he was only using us. In this room, this statue proves my findings. There is some connection between Marduk and the occult. To be more exact, a connection between Marduk and Mad Eyes. Perhaps he's not even human himself at all, or perhaps he is a pawn in a much bigger scheme. Who knows? Is there anything else you can tell us? Not much, I'm afraid. I heard from other alchemists that our leader is hiding in the abandoned tower. I can't even confirm or refute that fact, to be honest. It is just hearsay. I never even met him personally. He seems to only fully trust two of the alchemists, Zosimos and Chimes. That's all. It is all I can tell you. I will keep wandering the sanctuary to find out more. If I find anything else, I'll return to the warp stone here in the workshop. That is where you will find it. Fair enough. Alright, so we have a switch. Which does what? Ah, unbars the way that way. Okay. Exciting. But yeah, no, so aside from shift stones and the general mechanics of the game, honestly, like, most of it you can kind of figure out for yourself. It's not tremendously difficult, but there are some finer points that may not be immediately, like the dots, for example, damage over time effects, for example. Like, that's why I love my current team so much, because they do so much damage with Kinjil alone. Like, when I first started the game, I was trying to build a team that was strong just on its own merits. Oh, other mix. I went in the wrong room. That was just, like, that was just powerful, like, up front. Do a lot of damage, tank things well. Like our dragon team, for example, is a pretty good example of that. They're a pretty tough team. They do good damage and such, but they still can't actually compete with the, just the sheer damage output of our mage team, because they mostly use damage over time effects. So, stuff like that. It's not, like, required to play, but it makes your life easier. Carefully now. Alright, fine. We'll have a quick little fight here. Shouldn't be a problem, really. These guys are weak to air, so... doesn't do as much good as far as our chill damage goes. Oh, excuse me. Alright, wizardry. But yeah, there's kind of a balance to be struck between, buffing. Shadow storm them, but between buffs and debuffs and all that good stuff. We'll talk more about that when the video is actually made. I don't want to bore you guys. Anyone have shock? No. Still, it'll do more damage than whatever I've got right now. Or I can sonic assault this guy. That'd work. Yell at him. Yell at him until you win. So now that the Ornithopter can strip buffs, which is kind of a thing. Whoa, that's cool actually. Slow burst. He's firing his laser. That's a mighty big laser too. All right, well, let's go for some voltage. That'll set up our bird to take him out. We'll use Poison Bomb on you. And then we'll Thunderstruck him. So that'll be two of them down right there. No problem. 1, 2. We'll use a heal for this one. All better. Oh, there we go. Oculus egg. Nice. Not sure I actually had one of those before. But we do now. Mimics. It didn't seem like we're going very far here, but it really does catch you by surprise, doesn't it? I'm kind of keeping an eye out for any type-shifted enemies as I go, just because, they're rare. Hey, dude. This is quite fascinating. What's the purpose of all these giant cogs? Someone should really study this area. Oh, hello. Woo. Alright, so this has been lifted now. We can proceed this way. To what end? Oh, Will!
Hey, Madamon.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Phew, I'm glad I made it in time. I heard about the key of power and all that, you know? How all four special keepers need to be there to open the door to the abandoned tower? Well, to be honest, I don't know if I still qualify as a special keeper after what happened, but still, I want to help. I want to let you know that I've become much stronger, too. Let me prove it to you in a duel.
Oh, okay, aye. Ooh, type shifted, nice. He's got a light shifted Frosty, light shifted Silvero, light Mega Rock, dark Magma Moth, dark, I think, Megator, and I have no idea which one beat Lloyd. Cool. A lot of weak to, let's see, weak to air, water, earth, fire, earth. Well, not exactly our specialty. But our dragon team is a pretty solid backup for this. So, let's see, they do a good mix of damage. Seems he's mostly magic. Well, no, he's got 3 that are pure magic, 2 that are half and half, and 1 pure physical. So, I guess the dragons are fairly safe in this little contest. Kind of want to lead with the mages anyway, though, because they do such good damage. They really do. We're gonna go first, which I don't like, because it means we only get 2 turns to his 3. Okay, I'm gonna... Could Ice Storm him, I guess, to get some chill going. So I got some on him now, though, because of our starting abilities. So... Could cast some Blind on him. Not a bad idea. Won't do very much damage, though. I don't have a lot of great options here. I can burn the Mega Rock. I guess we'll just have to go for it. Channeling. Bomb the Silvero. It's got most of his buffs, I think. Let's try that. Ooh, the missing is a problem. Poison is in. Also double chilled, so that's good. Channel and. I'm actually not sure if my revive will work on this in this format. I forgot about that. So I'm not sure if you're allowed to revive people in tamer battles, so I might actually have some trouble with that. Well, if that's the case, so we have to do as much damage as we can before we have trouble with it. Have problems with it. These rockets are tough. There we go, that'll help a little bit. We haven't done very much damage to them yet, but I don't want to lose my casters either. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh my goodness, ow. Don't punch him. Oh no, it's Earthquake, right? Well, there goes our middle guy. Alright, well. Sure. So it looks like we can't cast Revive on our existing dudes then. That sucks. Alright, that's gonna be a bit of a wrench in our plan for sure. And this dude's taking all their debuffs off, so you know what? I should have gone after the light shifted Frosty first. Now we know. I might need a second go around at this fight, honestly. I'm not loving our odds so far. We have a high crit chance anyway, so that's something. More Ice Storm. Jeez. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I don't like having to relegate our penguin to debuff removal, but I can't afford to get stacked up with him either, so. Okay, the Silvera should go down real soon. So let's throw some blind. With some poison out there too. Nice. Alright, it's one down a piece. Oh, he lived. He healed. We're kind of in a bit of a debuff war right now. I think we're gonna come out ahead of it, but definitely a tricky one. Right, we can't stack poison on this team. I forgot about that. That complicates my matter somewhat. There we go. No more debuff removal for you. Hopefully. 2 down. That's good. The Mega Rock is my next priority. That Earthquake is just a pain, plus because he can debuff us too. Ooh, that might change things actually. Alright. Let's bring out our Fire Dragon. He can cast Forge and Life Channel, which is going to be a big help. Start off with Life Channel so we can get some healing going. It's kind of late in the game to start to cast Wizardry now, but you know what I'm going to do anyway. More magic damage, more mana efficiency. It's pretty good. Then we can use a big old Ice Bolt on his Magma Moth. They're probably going to target Krolth the Zod if I had to guess, but he can revive once with Phoenix, so it should be okay. I hope. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Alright, let's go for Forge. That'll... Actually, the fire damage should be nice too. Ooh, moving buffs from that Mega Rock is probably a good idea. A lot of damage to get rid of. Okay, let's go for Claws. Finish off with the Bug. Yeah, so 4-3 in our favor. But that's another bug to deal with a lot of enchanting, a lot of charge stacks too. Yeah, we're gonna lose 2 right there. So now it's 4-2. No, at 3-3 actually. Something talking doesn't die anyway. Not loving where we're at right now. We can't afford to let Fafnir go down. We need him. So... we're not... Hyomaru's not good against anything that they've got right now, which is definitely not good. Okay, buffs are good. Healing, also good, especially when you're dying. The revive actually heals more than Encapsulate does, so we'll start with that. I am really missing our Penguin's ability to remove debuffs right now, though. Ooh, yes I am. Alright, Soul Beam. He's poison, he's crit. It's a lot of charge stacks, though. Ooh, it's a lot of charge stacks. Right, because you can just cast shields all day long, that one. Yeah. I think if I had to do this again, I'd use the dragons first. Because this deep into it, like, they can't remove debuffs, and at this point, that's all you really need to do. I'm also missing my poison stacking that I used to have on Dende. Yeah, that's way too many stacks he's got there. He's gonna hit me with anything and it'll blow me away. Watch this. Or maybe not. Still, I don't want to get rid of that golem next time. Yeah, right. Try that again, shall we? Okay, so this time around, basically, you guys, instead of kind of a more, rather than targeting their damage dealers, I realized that the main problem was actually the light-shifted Frosty, because it was pumping out full offense buffs, which is like 4 or 5 different buffs every turn, plus extra ones from the combo buffing talents it has. So it was able to fully buff people while removing their debuffs, which was a lot more threatening than anything else he had going on. Because I remember that in the first fight, I thought that the Rock had been mostly doing, sorry, the Mega Rock had been mostly doing the debuffing for me. But while that was sort of true, it was doing that. I mean, that thing was on the field the whole game, or the whole match, and I didn't really like. Yeah, it hurt, but it wasn't breaking me on its own, you know what I mean? So I realized that the real problem was the buffs, not the other monsters. So I focused on that one first, got it done like immediately, and it's been a much more stable fight ever since. So that would be my recommendation to you guys with this fight. Get rid of the light shifted Frosty first. It is a giant pain in the butt. And there we go.
Well, that was a good fight, wasn't it? Remember when we first met in the Blue Caves? We were both just Keeper Aspirants, while Julia and Leonard were Keeper Lancers. Now I'm a Keeper Ranger, and I thought I'd grown so much. I think you've grown way more than I have.
Don't discourage yourself. Your Spectral Toad would be proud to see you right now, Will.
Well, thank you, but Metamon shows me how much better I can still become.
Well, that is true, but because of your drive, I pronounce you worthy of the title of a Spectral Keeper. You should come with us.
Oh, thank you. It means a lot to me. I'll go ahead to the door to the abandoned tower then. It ought to be. I can't speak. It should be just ahead.
The abandoned tower is not accessible in the current version. That's what I thought. Which end of the story content so far. Anyway, you're using the answers of the game. So it really helps make the best possible version of the game that we can. Awesome. We greatly appreciate if you share your opinion with us on the Steam forums, interview, or on our Discord server. We'll bring you the next update very soon. Until then, should you enjoy trying out PvP or the Infinity Arena Challenge. So like I said, the Abandoned Tower is not out yet. So that's right through there. The other area that we encountered that was not accessible was down there, the bottom of the magma chamber, the red area. That's the other area that is currently not accessible. But I'm sure that they'll be out real soon. I believe early December was what I had read. Ooh, careful, careful, careful. Oh, look at this. There's an area over here too I hadn't gone through. What is this? Oh, the online arena. Right, yeah. Never actually went in here. Cool. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up Monster Sanctuary for the moment. But like I said, the next episode will be along real soon. I will be probably working on the tips and tricks video for newer players in the coming week or two. Just whenever I have the time to sit down and do a proper second file. Shouldn't be too hard or too lengthy a video. So if it interests you, or if you consider picking up this game when it comes out on consoles in December, then hopefully that video will help you out. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like. If you think you'd enjoy more of our content here, be it our uploads or our streams, which are every night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, except for Sundays. Maybe you'll even subscribe, and I'd love to see you in chat on our streams. So for now, take care of yourselves because you're worth it, and a Monster Matt out. Bye-bye!